and happy Thursday or whatever day of the week it is for you. My name is Sarah Miller Cruz. I'm the English voice of Lumine in Genshin Impact, and we are back at it. Woo, 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 woo. We are back at streaming. We took like a 2-week break, but now we're back, and we are going to continue the Fontaine story quest. Dun, dun, dun. I hope that all of you had an awesome 2 weeks when I wasn't streaming. I wasn't here to hear how your weeks were, but I hope they were all amazing. Oh my gosh. It's been 2 years since I started streaming on YouTube. What? Absolutely bananas. I want to thank Xander for becoming a member for 24 months. What? And also Archie, aka I Only Date 2D Boys, for becoming a member for 24 months. What? And also thank you to Glenn for becoming a member for 13 months. Woo, 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 woo. Yay! Ooh, 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 ooh. I think maybe I need to add more badges. I don't know. We're getting really high up there. So exciting. So exciting. Before we get started, I do want to thank my mods. Thank you to Archie and Brandon and Crazy and Crisp and Diamond and Crammon and Xander. Thank you to all of my mods. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I appreciate each and every one of you so much. I would not do this, could not be able to do this without you, so thank you. Everybody say thank you, mods, in the chat. Okay, so we are in Fontaine. I don't know where in the story are. I don't know where in the story are. We are what does that say? Something for Act 2. What does it say? What does it say there behind my overlay? Does it say Part 4, Act 2? Chapter 4, Act 2. Chapter 4, here we go. Thank you, Penguin Frog, for becoming a member for 9 months. Ooh, 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 so exciting, so exciting. If you were wondering where I was on a trip with my family and my twin brother. It was super fun. I had a really good time, but now I'm very excited to be back, and I'm excited to play more Genshin Impact. Dun, dun, dun! Okay, so I feel like we should get started, but before we do, I did see somebody asked what my favorite anime is. I'm gonna be real with you. I don't know if I have a favorite anime. I don't know if I have a favorite anime. Have I ever said that I have a favorite anime? I don't think I have. Sorry, Remy just made a noise. Does Avatar: The Last Airbender count as an anime? I don't know if it does. That's the thing. I don't know if Avatar: The Last Airbender counts as an anime, but if it does count as an anime, that is my favorite. But I feel like it doesn't, maybe?
Exactly. But none of them believe
because I don't know. Like, I don't know what the definition is. Like, is the definition of an anime, like, is it anime style? Are we talking about anime style or like anime? If we're talking anime style, then I guess I would say Avatar: The Last Airbender, because it's awesome. Archie, I see what you're saying. I see what you're trying to start here. And Fruits Basket? I was lied to? I was told Fruits Basket was like a cute little happy anime. Lies. Lies. I do really like, have you ever seen the anime Your Lie in April? Also really sad, but really, really good. And then, okay, let's just get real. You know what? Let's just get real. I feel like I've been gone for a really long time. I've been gone for a really long time. So let's just get real. Hold on. Remy, come up. Come up. Come up. Okay. Let's just get real. Okay? I feel like y'all are gonna judge me. Okay? Don't judge me. Don't judge me. Do you know what anime I loved? I loved this anime, and I watched like the first season. I like binge watched, and I like never do that. Do y'all know the anime called Sword Art Online? First season, I was obsessed. I was obsessed with Sword Art Online. Later seasons, I think I got kind of confused about what was going on, and so I stopped watching it. But I really liked the first season a lot. And I feel like everyone's reactions are either like, oh yeah, like I like Sword Art Online, or else people are judging me. But yeah, I liked that anime. Season 1, I was like really into. I think season 2 is when I started to be like, I don't know what's happening. It was like kind of confusing for me, and I stopped watching it, I think. But I did like season 1. It's been so long since I watched it, because some of you may know I am a chronic rewatcher, but I only rewatch like my favorites. So I watch Avatar: The Last Airbender like every year. And I rewatch. There's a lot of movies that I rewatch. But yeah. yeah. But yeah. I saw someone ask me what book I'm reading right now. I'm gonna be real. So, because my brother and I did this road trip, my twin brother and I did this road trip, and before we went on the road trip, we decided we were going to read The Hobbit and the Lord of the Rings trilogy. And woof. I read The Hobbit when I was like younger, and I liked it, but then I didn't read any of the others. And I was like, oh, it'll be like totally fun and easy. It was hard for me to get into, but now that I've gotten into it again, like now that, okay, so Isaac, my twin brother, read The Hobbit, and I was like, yeah, I'm gonna read it. And then I didn't, and so then we had a 12-hour road trip drive, and we listened to The Hobbit on an audiobook. So he read The Hobbit, and then like 2 days later, like listened to the entire audiobook of it for me, because I was like, I'm struggling, I can't get through it. But then, once we did that, I started actually reading The Lord of the Rings, and it's really good. It's just very different from the movies, and I didn't know that. So I keep, every time he and I talk about it, I'm like, it's so different from the movie, and he's like, I know, you've said that. He's like, you need to stop. Yes. Yes, that's what I'm reading right now. But yeah, anyway, I guess it's time for us to get started. So here's the thing. If you've read The Lord of the Rings, I don't want to like ruin anything for anyone, but I feel like maybe it's been out long enough that I'm not spoiling anything. And if it has been, I think. But anyway, I started reading The Fellowship of the Rings. I finished book 1. If you don't know, Fellowship of the Ring is like 2 books. It's book like part 1, part 2. Okay. Here's the thing. I was like, who is Tom Bombadil? You're like reading this book, and then this random, super powerful dude is there, and I'm like, who is this? Who is Tom Bombadil? He keeps showing up. He's not in the movies. I was like, what? He's so powerful. He's like the most powerful person in all of the, like, world. And he wears like a straw hat. I was like, who is this? Yeah, he He picks up the ring. He picks up the ring of Sauron and is like flipping it around. And I was like, huh? Huh? What? Who is this person? Yeah. And he's like, sing a song. If you sing this song with my name, I'll show up. What? What? Why didn't Tom Bombadil take the ring to Mordor? Okay? Why didn't Tom Bombadil do it? Also, Isaac says, hey, tubers. Do y'all remember that? Hey, tubers. I forgot about it. Someone said Shao is Tom Bombadil. Actually, I kind of can see it. I kind of can see that Shao is Tom Bombadil. Shao is like, just say my name and I will appear. And then, kind of, if you're like in a tight spot, I do feel like Shao will save you. But yeah. Anyway, okay, we have to keep going. I need to stop chatting with y'all. I'm too distracted. Let's go here. Ah! Ah! Oh no. Oh no, that was wrong. Shao with a beard. So funny. Yeah, Tom Bombadil was like, I could destroy the ring, but I don't wanna. But I don't wanna. Alright. Okay, here we go. Let's play Chapter 4, Part 2.
We've talked to all 3 suspects, purely based on their conversations with me.
None of them sounded particularly suspicious.
Yeah, none of them really stood out as a suspect.
I suppose that's to be expected, though. If a single conversation's all that's needed to find them out, then my father wouldn't have needed to investigate the case for so many years. Anyway, even though we didn't make a breakthrough, let's still compile what we were able to find.
But where should we start?
Jacques' motive.
Ah, you're right! Flora mentioned that Callus probably only ended up with the gun because of circumstance. That makes sense.
According to Jacques' family members, he already told them that he had been discovered, and that he had no choice before he left home that day. If I had to guess, he probably received an order from the synth boss to kill my father. Had he refused, he and his family's lives would have been forfeit.
So, Jacques fired the first shot?
If I was Jacques, I wouldn't have fired a shot at all.
Oh? And why is that?
Could he guarantee his safety after killing... I don't remember how to say this person's name. How do I say this person's name? I don't remember. It's been 2 weeks! Is it Callus? Y'all, help me out. I can't remember this at all. Okay. Thank you. Okay. Could he guarantee his safety after killing Callus? Could he guarantee his family's safety after killing Callus?
Ooh, that's a good point. Jacques probably already knew that he was just being used as a tool for murder. And once he had completed his mission, he'd be of no more use to his boss.
So, what would make more sense from his perspective would be to turn his back on the order and seek protection from my father.
Seems the third person was the one who derailed everything.
Makes sense. But without evidence, that's still just a theory. Besides Jacques, the attack from the Gardamex has been bothering me quite a bit as well. It's obvious that our enemy has become more antsy after the secret of the primordial seawater was revealed.
Do you think he knew, even then, that we'd follow this lead to the end?
Given everything that's happened since, it's quite possible. But who among the 3 suspects would have the ability to control privately owned Gardamex?
I don't know. I don't know who would have the ability to control privately owned Gardamex. I feel like all 3 of them were basically like, I couldn't do it. I'm gonna say Marcel.
Uncle Marcel? My father did really trust him. And they worked together on a large number of projects. Maybe that's how he got to know Jacques. And with funds from the Confrérie, he could also afford a large number of Gardamex. It's still really hard for me to imagine, though. After all, Uncle Marcel has been around since I was just a child. Also, wouldn't this mean he has been spending a whole lot of mora and energy to fight his own synth business?
Maybe it was someone else.
Florent? It is true that he was closest to my father, and thus had the best chance of learning about his dealings with Jacques. But as Spina di Rosula's advisor, his work mostly deals with personnel and security, so he shouldn't have much means when it comes to finances.
So you're saying he's too broke to afford a mecha army?
Exactly. He can't. And even if he could, I don't think he would be able to dispatch a whole group so quickly.
Maybe it was someone else.
Thierry, you say? Huh. It is possible that he's figured out a way to convert the Gardamex for personal use. But I didn't feel like he was lying when he was talking to us about the mecha. I also don't think he'd be able to keep that kind of tampering under wraps.
Yeah. Had he actually tampered with the mecha, we'd be able to prove it with a simple check of the guard's inventory. If the mecha were taken from the guards, it should be pretty easy to find out when and how that happened.
Who could it be?
I think... No, no! More detective work! Okay. 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 Irrelevant, irrelevant. Okay. Yeah, detective work after a 2-week break. I do not remember. Okay, okay. Okay. So, he was... Okay. I really think it's Marcel. I'm gonna click Marcel, because I really think it might be Marcel. But I'm not sure.
You know, if you think everything through, Uncle Marcel is indeed the most suspicious of them all.
Could we be missing other suspects? Malus didn't know about the people turning into water thing when he narrowed it down to these 3, did he?
Malus has always been very reliable, and his judgment of others' trustworthiness has been fair and well considered. When he laid out his case for the 3, the rationale he gave me made a lot of sense as well. The suspect is knowledgeable about the Spina's internal affairs, has the means to dispatch Mecha to assassinate us, and possesses significant intellect and foresight. Even if I don't want to believe it, I'm starting to see how things could all tie back to Uncle Marcel.
He is someone who's very close to you after all.
Well, we still have another trump card on top of all the theorizing and speculating.
The synth production base.
Yes, Malus did say that charging straight in there would be extremely risky. But we don't have any other options right now. We need far more solid proof before we can hope to go charging in on our enemy.
Navia, here you are. Oh, I've been looking for you.
Huh? Aren't you the guy from the guards? Did something happen?
Yeah. News came from Irenaeus just after you left. We've got another trial on our hands.
Wasn't that place built specifically for holding trials? What's so newsworthy about this one?
That's a
I
good
know,
question.
But they said the person they're putting on trial is a Fatui harbinger called Tartaglia.
Wait, child?
What? Is that someone you know?
Yeah, we know him. Maybe even a little too well.
Well, he's been accused of being the true culprit behind the serial disappearances case. It's absurd, don't you think?
I agree.
Wait, how? None of our investigations have had anything to do with him.
That's what I thought was strange about it, so I came to tell you the news right away. If the charge against him stands, then it'll be next to impossible to get the guards to support any of our planned investigations.
Right. Because they'll think they've already found the culprit.
Yeah. And it'll be a lot harder then to clear Mr. Callus's name.
I understand. Well, partner, what do you think we should do? We still haven't found any conclusive evidence.
Let's split up.
Huh? Split up? What do you mean?
You can go to Irenaeus while I'll go investigate that place. I'm confident in my combat abilities.
Just as expected of my partner. Since this is a trial about the serial disappearances case, the culprit's attention will be focused on Irenaeus, leaving his home base wide open. You're right. This is our best opportunity. All right then, let's do this. I'll stall them at the Opera House and charge Marcel as the true culprit. I won't have any chance of making that charge stick though, unless we find more evidence. It'll be up to you to make it back in time and hand the decisive evidence to me.
Leave it to me.
We'll help you, just like you helped us in Lenny's trial.
Demoiselle, please allow us to accompany you.
I'm ready.
Silver!
Ooh, Silver! When
Milus!
did you two get here?
We heard that you'll be leaving Poisson and figured that you might require
Poisson.
our assistance. It's our hope that your confidence will be bolstered with the two of us by your side.
Look at Silver wearing his glasses 24/7. I love
Let's
it.
make haste for Irenaeus. Paimon, Traveler, I'll see you at the Opera House.
See you then! Now that Navia has set out for Irenaeus, we should also get going. The location has already been marked on the map, so let's head over. Huh. According to Malusa's info, the synth production base is underwater. Let's go and try to find the entrance.
Okay, it's underwater. Ooh. Okay. Just keep swimming, just keep swimming, just keep swimming, swimming, swimming. Hello? I want to let me open this. There we go. I love the swimming in Fontaine. Ah, I have something in my eye. Sorry, I have something in my eye. I don't want to fight anyone though. Huh?
Finally found it! Huh. So this is the entrance that leads to the synth production base. It sure doesn't seem out of the ordinary at all.
Well, they don't want it to stand out. Yes, but I'm sure what we find inside will be extraordinary.
You're right. An important place like this is bound to have a ton of protective measures and mechanisms. Navia's probably arguing up a storm right now to stall for us.
It would appear that I must repeat my question again, Mr. Tartaglia. Do you accept the charge that you are the true culprit behind the serial disappearances case?
To be perfectly honest, I don't understand your country's complicated court system, or the reason why I'm being charged with something I've never even heard of. However, I did hear that people who have been charged can choose to participate in a duel
Oh no,
to clear their
child!
name.
Don't do
Is
that!
that right?
Ah!
In which case, as long as I accept the charge, I can have an all-out fight with that champion duelist Clorent, right? I've got to admit, that's one of the most enticing offers I've ever received. When I privately sparred with her last time, she was obviously holding back. Real disappointing.
Hey! Don't you understand? You're currently the prime suspect for a major case.
Child!
This isn't the place for you to be looking for fights.
Oh? Sounds like the Hydro Archon wants to lecture me on the ways of the Opera House. Then why don't you duel me too? I'm the kind of student that learns best in the heat of battle.
Child, please!
No. That's not what I meant.
Alas, it would appear that communication with the defendant is going poorly. We have made very little progress.
Miralette is like
In that case, let me explain everything.
so
from the
annoyed
very
by
beginning
child.
again. The goal of this trial is to determine the culprit behind the serial disappearances case.
That case had nothing to do with him. You've got the wrong man.
Huh? What's going on? Why is she interjecting again?
I told you it couldn't be one of the Fatui Harbingers.
Miss Navia, this is the second time you've interrupted the court proceedings. I only tolerated your behavior last time because you were able to provide the court with a key eyewitness. But that was an exception rather than standard court protocol. I can very well charge you with contempt of court for your interjections.
Oh, please. Did you ever think I had any respect for this place's pointless theatrics?
Navia!
We can put that discussion aside for now. I'm not here to argue with you. I'm here to charge the true culprit behind the serial disappearances case. And if my charges prove true, then Tartaglia here will be proven innocent by default, correct?
Oh, a young lady has charged in and offered to clear my name. How fascinating. Well, I'd gotten half bored to death by all these rules and procedures anyway. So I'll take
Literally,
you up on the
why?
offer. So, Your Honor, is there nothing else for me to do now?
You may take a seat for now in the audience, but that doesn't mean the suspicions against you have been lifted.
Ruh-roh.
Now then, Miss Navia, who is the person you would like to charge instead?
That person is...
No! I have to choose! Oh, no! I really don't want to choose! Okay. Okay. I don't know. Okay, it's Marcel is what we decided. Okay. Okay.
Marcel, the head of Confrérie of Cabriere.
Ah! What if it's not him?
What confrérie? Never heard of them in my life.
I've heard of them, but weren't they Spina di Rosula's sister organization?
Oh, is this going to be a friends to enemies type situation?
Please let me remind you, Miss Navia, that charging someone is an incredibly serious matter.
I really don't like
Committing
this.
to the charge also means taking on the legal responsibilities associated with it. And if the charge fails, depending on the circumstances, you may also be charged with the crime of making a false accusation.
I don't like it!
Knowing this, do you still wish to charge this man?
Yes, I do.
In that case, I declare the charge to be valid. Miss Navia and attorneys, please take your places on the court. Members of the guards, please contact Mr. Marcel right away so that he may stand trial. Mr. Marcel, you will not require an attorney.
Oh,
Is that
he's
correct?
so shocked and upset, but like, what if it's not
Apologies.
him?
It all just happened so quickly. I still haven't figured out what's going on. I
feel
think an
so
attorney
bad.
won't be necessary. This is probably just a misunderstanding between me and Navia.
Very well. In that case, since both sides have now arrived, Miss Navia, please present your charges.
I would like to take everyone back to 3 years ago, to the case of Callus the Unfaithful. Only through elucidating what really happened in that case can we connect all the dots for the serial
I'm
disappearance.
so nervous!
Navia, do you really think that I was the one who killed your father?
Oh, he's so
Come
upset.
on. Why would I do that? Callus was my benefactor, and remember, both you and I only ran to the scene when we heard the sound of a gun. If that's enough to make me a suspect, wouldn't that make everyone at that banquet a suspect as well?
I think there's no point in getting into the specifics right now. The audience doesn't even have the big picture yet. Even I'm struggling to remember some details of that case.
Exactly correct, Your Honor. I must refresh everyone's memory about that case before I can explain my charge and reasoning.
I see. In which case, I will recount the findings about that case as originally recorded by Maison Gardiennage.
No!
On the day of the murder, Spina di Rosula hosted a large banquet in a countryside estate owned by the Confronting.
So much detectiving! Okay.
During the banquet, all attending guests heard 2 gunshots from the courtyard. When the guests arrived at the scene, they found the primary suspect, Callus, holding a gun, while his acquaintance, Jacques, lay dead from a gunshot wound. The guards' investigation did not recover any other firearms from the scene. As a result, they concluded that the suspect's first shot must have missed, while the second must have taken Jacques' life. The suspect did not dispute this conclusion, and also declined to defend himself in court. Instead, he chose to prove his innocence through a duel. Callus was defeated by champion duelist Clarand in the ensuing duel, and soon succumbed to the injuries. These are the known facts about the case.
Okay.
The one with the motive to kill was Jacques, not my father. And even so, Jacques still had no reason to pull the trigger. In truth, the third person shot Jacques first, and was shot in turn by my father when my father seized the gun from him. After that, the true culprit turned the third person into water, erasing all traces of him from the scene. Thank you for the summary, Your Honor. Of course, the guard's conclusion appeared quite sensible to us at the time. However, we should revisit the case now that we've gained new information about the abilities of water from the primordial sea.
Okay. Okay. I feel like it's this, maybe? The suspect's first shot missed, while the second shot... Okay. gosh, y'all. I don't know. Okay, I think this one's the primordial sea water.
A pile of clothing was found at the scene.
Ah!
Experts once believed they were used by Jacques as a costume to disguise himself. But now, it is clear that the clothes were proof that there was a third person at the scene, and that they were turned into water after committing the murder. Since it was raining that day, the culprit was confident that they could use the rain to wash away all traces of their dissolved accomplice.
This is so stressful! There's a reason that I'm not a lawyer! Okay. 2 gunshots. Let's do this one. I think this one is that he didn't have a gun with him.
Something's
No!
right. Let me think.
Okay. I got one right and one wrong. Okay. Maybe it's this one?
The
Yay!
testimony of the victim's family confirms that Jacques had thoughts of assassinating Callus when he set out for the banquet. However, in the end, he reconsidered and instead shared everything with Callus, hoping to seek the latter's protection. Unfortunately for Jacques, the true culprit had already considered this possibility and had sent out another assassin.
Okay. Alright, let's read this out loud. Oh, wait. Okay. When the guests arrived at the scene... When the guests arrived at the scene, they found the primary suspect, Callus, holding a gun, while his acquaintance, Jacques, lay dead from a gunshot wound. Based on the investigations done then, there was no possibility that anyone else could have done the deed and escaped. And Callus was thus adjudged to have been the culprit. After conducting a reinvestigation, it is now certain that Callus did not bring a gun with him. Moreover, details of the case point toward the possibility of a third person on the scene. Okay, so... a third person on the scene.
This
Yay!
assassin first shot Jacques, then turned to shoot Callus, only for Callus to wrestle the gun from him and kill him instead. Realizing this, the true culprit caused the hired assassin to dissolve into water, leading everyone to believe Callus was responsible for Jacques' murder. This is the true version of events.
So that's what happened.
Well, maybe.
Wait, you're telling me something as dangerous as water from the primordial sea has been used for all these years?
What a great theory. It also explains Callus's and Jacques' respective motives. I guess they didn't shoot each other after all.
Mr. Marcel, you are the one being charged with the crime. You should provide a rebuttal if you wish to prove your innocence.
Ah, but I think I agree with everything Navia just said. In fact, there was nothing in her speech that directly implicated me.
Then, may I ask some questions? In my opinion, we primarily need to determine 2 things. 1, do you have the evidence to back up your claims?
I'm afraid not. At least not at this very moment.
Boo! If you don't have any evidence, you should just go home.
Literally?
I may not have the evidence with me, but I know where I could go to collect it. If we look up the deserted clothes against a record of people who went missing around the same time, we should be able to find a match. Considering the serial disappearances case, the guards probably kept careful records of all missing persons from around that time, regardless of age or gender.
That makes sense to me. Monsieur Neuvillette, I would consider this to be a reasonable investigative direction.
Why do I feel like Farina's acting a little differently today?
Maybe she's scared of embarrassing herself again?
Alternatively, she's become more diligent after charging an innocent citizen in the last trial.
My second question has to do with the ensuing duel. If the truth is indeed as you described, then why didn't Mr. Callus explain himself in court? If he had testified that a person had been dissolved, he could have at least mounted a defense.
I've thought about this too, and the answer is actually pretty simple. He felt there were things that were more important to him. The dissolving power of water from the primordial sea is an important secret for the true culprit of the serial disappearances case. My father could have exposed it for all to see, but he chose to take it to the grave. At that time, Spina di Rosula was in dire straits, and his reputation had already been shattered. He had no guarantee that going forward with the truth would allow the culprit to be brought to justice. What was certain, however, was that it would paint a gigantic target on my back.
Boss once told me that Demoiselle had already been selected as the next target of the serial disappearances case.
What?
If the secret had gotten out, the culprit would have fought an all-out war with Espina right there and then. I wouldn't have been the only one in danger. All of us would have stood to lose our lives. Of course, the guards might eventually figure out the truth of the matter and determine that we were in the right. But what good would that do? How can a hollow verdict protect anyone? Had this opera house ever given my father any kind of confidence in its brand of justice, Spina di Rosula would have had no reason to exist. But by staying silent, we retained the ability to deter our opponents and continue the stalemate. I was able to become Spina di Rosula's president, which made me harder to target, as well as giving me more time to grow and learn. And once I have figured out the truth and stepped up to the challenge, I will do what this opera house cannot, and restore my father's truth and honor back to him.
So, you mean to say, your father intended to die in the duelist's ring?
That's right.
Do you have any proof?
Of course. All you need is to ask his opponent, Clarand.
Dun dun
I don't need your apology, your guilt, or your support from the shadows. You don't have to do anything for my sake. But since he entrusted his will to you, Clarand, you should tell us the truth about his sacrifice.
So, during the duel, did you believe that Callus was intending to die?
Yes, I did. As a champion duelist, I've fought many battles and taken a countless number of dishonored lives. In my line of work, I've seen all kinds of people give their all for the faintest hope to continue living. Some were determined, others passionate, and some even manic and twisted. Just one look and I can tell if a duelist is hoping to live or if they're looking to die. I hereby swear on my name and honor as a champion duelist that Mr. Callus never intended to leave the ring alive.
Since that's your testimony, I have no more questions.
Oh gosh.
It appears there really are good grounds to reopen this case.
This is so stressful!
Sure. However, Miss Navia, you still have not explained the link between your father's case and the serial disappearances case.
Right? What she said was fascinating, but kind
I
of beside
feel like the
point.
watery clothing
Weren't they
moment
just
is
talking about
it.
the serial disappearances case?
Of course, Your Honor. The two cases are connected via a matter of timing. In my father's case, the culprit intended to kill both Jacques and Callus. As a result, they planned to act after hearing 2 gunshots. And at the end of Linny's trial, the culprit also only dissolved the victim in front of everyone because they realized they were at risk of being identified. The culprit could only time their actions so precisely if they were already at the scene. Coincidentally, Marcel attended both the banquet and the trial.
Hello?
So that's why you suspected me. Even after hearing your reasoning, I still can't help but find it a little preposterous. I'm used to it, though. You've always been an impulsive and sentimental child, Navia. It's one of your most endearing traits.
This feels condescending. I don't like it.
No need to appeal to pathos.
I won't try to refute your points one by one, but even if everything you just said was true, can you prove that I was the only person present at both events? On top of that, does a person have to be physically present to control the timing? Can't someone remotely monitor the place?
Know what you can say to that.
I know that even with that, you might still think you can reduce the list of suspects with some further investigations, until I'm the only one left on the list. Alas, who won't feel at least a little hurt by an accusation of murder from a girl you see as your own daughter?
Awkward.
And if I were to dismiss this completely, you'd also think I'm not being considerate of your feelings. Ah well, let Uncle Marcel teach you another lesson.
Oh gosh.
Do you know what the biggest flaw in your reasoning is?
I don't like it.
I suppose you're gonna tell me anyways.
It's timing again. I'm a businessman by trade. From that standpoint, there's no reason for me to kidnap young women. It's a high-risk action with nothing to gain. In addition, I left my home in Snezhnaya when I was young to come to Poisson and work in some trade. My business only thrived when I received Callus's patronage. But the disappearances began before I ever stepped foot in Fontaine.
Also, okay. Also, like, how could it be child? Do you know what I mean? Child is so young that, like, hasn't this been going on for 20 years? I don't know. I'm confused about how it could possibly be child. So I'm like confused about how we even got to, I'm confused about how we even got to accusing him. And yeah, I'm very confused. I'm very confused. Wait, but Linny wasn't accused of being the serial. Wait, was Linny accused of being the serial behind the serial disappearances? No. Linny was just accused of the death that happened at the at Linny's show. So Linny wasn't accused of like all of the disappearances. Okay, I guess he kind of was, but it's because they were like, wait, it's the primordial water. Like, I think they were accusing Linny of being involved, but I don't think that they could say that Linny alone, like, again, this was a 20-year-old thing. So, like, I don't think Linny probably wasn't even, like, alive. Yeah, he was accused of being an accomplice. Is that what they were accusing Child of? Were they accusing Child of being an accomplice, or are they saying Child did all of it? Because now I'm confused. Like, Marcel makes sense, because Marcel was like an older guy. Or like, if Linny was alive, I don't know how old any of these people are, but if Linny was, like, he was a baby. They're saying Child did all of it? Like, I don't know how that's possible. I don't know how that's possible. He doesn't live in Fontaine. Yes, that's a good point. There's no official ages, so we don't fully know of, like, there's no official ages of the characters, so we don't fully know, but I'm like, hasn't Child been busy? Hasn't he been busy in Lea? Like, isn't that where he was? Yeah. I'm so confused. It would make more sense if they were saying, you're a Fatui, we think the Fatui are behind it, you are in cahoots with the Fatui. Okay, let's keep going. I'm so confused. I feel like what happened was they were like, Child, you're the most suspicious person we've ever met. And Child was like, yeah, I am. They were like, you seem suspicious. Are you involved in the serial disappearances case? And Child was like, Instead of Child being like, no, this is my like second time ever being here. Like, it wasn't me. Yeah, yes, oh my gosh. They came up to Child and they were like, hey, you seem really sus. Like, are you the one who's been behind the serial disappearances? And then Child was like, hey there, girly. And they were like, arrest him! Arrest him immediately! Yeah, Child was like, sure, yeah, that was definitely me. Is Clarence gonna be there? Is Clarence gonna be there? Cause if so, yeah, it was for sure me. Okay, let's keep going.
I do apologize, Demoiselle. This was my mistake.
No, it's not your fault. I'm sure he had come prepared.
Is there anything else you'd like to say? Would you like to check the date of my first business license against the first known case of the serial disappearances? You can also take a look at my border entry records, or ask my friends and family when I left Snezhnaya for the first time. Could those records and testimonies do something to appease the unspeakable anguish in your heart?
You just feel like you're really, like, overstepping.
Seems like she got the wrong guy.
At this rate, Navia will be convicted for falsely accusing him.
I think you've done a superb job of dissecting your father's feelings as he neared the end of his life. But aren't you going against all of his wishes and expectations right now? He wished for you to become more rational, collected, and conscientious, instead of dwelling only on your own feelings. Once you've learned to be more considerate of others' feelings, and to stop rushing headlong into things, you'd have met most of his expectations.
I feel like Marcel's being like really condescending.
This isn't just about me, and it never has been. The biggest difference between me and the rest of the victims is that I still have the ability to search for the truth, while that same agency has long been taken from them. The people whose families were destroyed by synth abuse, the people who lost their loved ones to the serial disappearances, and the people who suffered tragic ends due to their sense of justice. Many people's images are flashing before my eyes. I'm sure some are coming to those of you in the audience as well.
Okay. Someone in the chat said, that's just how adults talk to each other. That is not true. If someone talked to me the way that Marcel is talking to Navia, I would cry. Like, legitimately in their face cry. If people are talking to you like that, that is not okay. I just need everyone to know that. This is not how just, like, adults talk to each other. And if you think, if you're like, wow, this person's being so rude to me, but that's okay, that's just how adults talk to each other, take a step back and know in your heart of hearts that that is not true. No, people should not be talking to you this way. Okay? If someone is talking to you this way and they're like, this is just how adults talk, they should not be talking to you that way. It is mean. It is very rude, okay? I don't want y'all to walk away from this thinking this is how people talk to each other. Maybe it is how some people talk to each other, but it is not a nice way to talk to each other. And I think you should hold the people in your life to a higher standard. They should talk nicely to you, okay? And you should talk nicely to yourself. And that's that. Brandon, thank you for becoming a member for 24 months, 2 years. Brandon says, this is how adults should talk. Did you know that you could support Sarah by becoming a member? It's the best. Thank you, Supreme. Yes. Yes, Marcel should have to say 3 nice things about Navia because that was rude. All right, let's keep going.
And whose image do you see, Marcel? Is it a man named Vache?
Hello? Vache!
So you do know that name.
I'm merely surprised you'd suddenly say the name of someone I've never even heard of.
You're a liar, Marcel.
I was waiting for you to say that.
Back to us in the water. Wait, here's the thing. Can we go back out? I wanted to go back out because there was a... Okay. There was a Hydroculus. I know. Ah! No, wait. Ah! This is very difficult. Okay, there we go. Do, 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 do. Ah! Ah! Oh no! Ah! Okay. Let's go this way. Ooh, what is this? Oh. Oh, because I didn't get to, I see, because I didn't get to choose my party at the start. This will let me change it. I see. Okay. What is that? What is that? What is that thing that doesn't have a face?
Scatter! Let's play!
Illusion shattered!
Right!
Ha! Yeah! Oh, Lumine, you're so strong!
Crumble!
Crumble! Crumble! Okay, let's go, let's go, let's go! Yeah! Oh no.
Whoa! The floor is going up!
Hello?
Is it because of this mechanism in the middle? That guy really prepared a lot of stuff for this place.
Will, thank you for becoming a member for 15 months. Will, I'm not gonna, I refuse to accept. I said, raise your hand if you're gonna be here, and everyone should have raised their hand. I'm just kidding. Okay.
Paimon thinks we need to go up, but Paimon doesn't see a way. Let's take a look around. Maybe we'll find a hidden mechanism that'll show us the way up.
Here we go.
Is that a hidden mechanism? Hello? Nope, that's not a hidden mechanism. Oh! Huh? Ah! Oh no. How do I get out of the water? Oh no. Oh no. Maybe this? I don't know how to get down there. Ah! Oh no. That is not what I meant to do. How do I?
Let's play.
Is it this? Hello? This music is so creepy, but I like it. I feel like I have to do this. Hold L2 on the crab. What crab? What crab? That crab? The hermit crab? This one? Oh. Now what? Hello? R2 where? Oh, R2 there? Whoa! We did it! Thank you, Xander! Who is that? What is this? Where am I? Yay! Huh? Ooh.
The water level is rising. Now we can swim to the top. But this is still a ways away from where we need to go.
Thank you, Xander. Everybody say thank you, Xander. Because otherwise we would have been there for a really long time. I don't like to listen to the on-screen instructions. Okay.
Propagate! There is no escape!
Time for takeoff. Germinate! Here we go.
Solidify. This.
Yeah! This is order! Yay! Oh. Look how strong Lumine is.
Now the path is clear. Let's go.
Oh, did I do the right thing? Okay. Okay. Oh, look, a treasure chest! more treasure chests? Ah! Whoa! This is so fun. I forgot how much I like domains. Oh no, not the Gardamex! Okay. Level 71.
Right.
Scatter! Torn to oblivion!
Torn to oblivion! Oh no! Ah!
Stabilize.
Stabilize! Okay.
Illusion shut.
Illusion shattered! Okay.
Think you can get away?
Order guide you.
Yeah!
Propagate!
Yeah! Oh no. Ah!
Crumble.
Scatter! There is no escape!
Yay! Okay, isn't this team awesome, y'all? I love my Traveler Archon party. I need to level up Raiden Shogun, but isn't this awesome? What is this? Who is that? Okay, you know what this reminds me of? Do you know in Lord of the Rings when they have all the statues of all the kings? Like, do you know what I'm talking about? Doesn't that look like that? Okay. Do I still want to wish on Nervalette? I kind of do, but I don't know how many wishes I have. Should I see? How many I have?
After all that, we finally made it to the innermost sanctum. Though, as expected, the mastermind isn't here.
If I'm not mistaken, he's being charged by Navia as we speak.
That's right. Then let's hurry up and find some evidence so we can get back to the Opera House and help Navia. Let's see what's written here. Nothing escapes Detective Paimon's eyes. Callus. Navia's father. Oh, this seems to be an investigation report on him.
It's probably related to his and Jacques' case.
Yep, it's about finding someone to assassinate Jacques and Callus because of a lack of confidence that Jacques himself would go through with it. This should prove the existence of the third person, right?
Is there anything else?
We still have not determined the exact content of the key information Callus has passed on to certain members of his organization. The old dog's a real menace to deal with. Even if he abides by the promise he's made to us, he will still have the upper hand. He can act whenever he wants to make our lives miserable. The only option left is to remove him from the picture entirely. I concur. Let's send someone to kill him. He won't declare war as long as we don't touch Navia. Oh, seems like we've got a bunch of correspondence between the higher-ups.
Uh-oh! They planned this well in advance.
They're all just so evil.
Okay, so we examined the bookshelf.
Oh, look! There's an important-looking basin over here, and it's full of water.
That must be the water from the primordial sea.
That means this is where they make all the synth, and that special water is the main ingredient. If you dilute it with normal water, you'll get synth, but the pure stuff can dissolve a human. Paimon will take notes on this incriminating evidence. What's all this? Aw, it's a bunch of really cute things. Pink accessories, a hair tie, a necklace, even a makeup box.
There's a name, too.
Oh, Paimon sees it too, but why are all these cute things labeled with different girls' names?
Hello? Hello? It's so creepy! Okay. Hello? I don't like it. They probably belonged to the victims.
Huh? You mean the girls from the serial disappearances?
Ah! I hate it!
They were turned into water. And all the boxes of things.
I don't like it.
That means... Oh, this is terrible.
I don't like it. I don't like it. Okay. Experiment table!
Looks like some kind of place for research.
Like it.
Experiment number 16 aims to verify Jacob Ingold's research conclusions on the primordial sea and use his theory as a foundation to achieve a breakthrough. The experiment was a failure. No individual managed to resurface from the water from the primordial sea. Female specimens 22, 23, and 24 were dissolved.
Calm down, Paimon.
Sorry, Traveler. Paimon will try her best. It's just that Paimon's never read something so scary before. How can someone write something that terrible in such a matter-of-fact tone? You read the rest. Paimon's too scared to keep going.
Yeah, I don't like it. The goal of the researcher is to save his lover, a woman called Vinier, who was dissolved.
So that's why he did all of these experiments. But did he really think he'd be able to find a way just by dissolving people over and over? That's just insane!
There's another name here. Vache.
Huh? Isn't that the name you heard by the fountain? Paimon thought he was an eyewitness in the serial disappearances case.
No. He is the researcher.
You mean Vache is the one who did all of these... experiments?
Yes. He signed off on a bunch of the experiment reports. The voice I heard from the fountain was probably Vinier.
So that's it! Vache was no victim, but personally took his lover and... No, that's not it either! If that's the case, why would he want people to resurface from the water?
There must be more to this than meets the eye.
In any case, Paimon will write it all down.
Oh my gosh. This is so freaky. Upsetting in so many ways. Did I get everything? We did the bookshelf. There we go.
Whoa! There's so much synth here! And so many bottles of ingredients that probably just contain the waters of the primordial sea.
There are so many.
Mixing in progress. Ready to drink? Stock sample? Huh. They've also got all the synth pretty clearly labeled. Whoa! There's even fruit-flavored synth?
Well, that definitely proves that this is where they produce synth.
Yep, it's super obvious. We've looked at almost everything here and our theories were spot on, but...
Who really is this Vache?
Yeah, we haven't found anything that reveals his true identity. No wonder even Nervalette wasn't able to find anything. Whoever it is probably destroyed everything to do with that name a long time ago. That way, even if we bring all this back to the opera, we won't be able to identify the true culprit.
Clever, but maybe not clever enough. Let's look again.
Sure thing. Paimon won't admit defeat to this guy either.
Okay, I examined the miscellaneous objects. I examined the pool. Do I just have to examine them all again, or...? Okay. Okay, let's see.
You take that side and Paimon will take this side. Check everything carefully. We'll find something for sure. Ugh. Nothing at all. And Paimon can't even find snacks either.
Paimon, I found it.
Whoa, really? Let Paimon see. Vinier. Isn't that Vache's lover's name? Then you found her diary. Let's see. Aw, it's just a normal diary chronicling their love story. She was so sweet too. Oh, Paimon feels even worse for her now.
Take a look at this page. She made a list of baby names. Oh no! What does that say?
So many! A whole page's worth! But they're all crossed out. Was she unhappy with all of them? The final name she decided on was... Marcel. Wait, but Marcel's pretty old. Has this case been going on for so long that he's Vache and Vinier's grown son?
What? I figured it out. Let's go, Paimon. Dun, dun, dun!
Figured it out yet?
And whose image do you see, Marcel? Is it a man named Vache? Oh, so you do know that name.
I'm merely surprised you'd suddenly say the name of someone I've never even heard of.
I was waiting for you to say that.
Navia! We're back!
As expected of my partner. I just knew you'd return in the nick of time.
Just how often do you intend to flout the rules of this court?
Nouvellette,
It's
I
all
need
right,
you to
Monsieur
just...
Nouvellette. Given their
let us
confidence,
do our
I
thing,
expect
okay?
They found the crucial evidence.
You say you've never heard of Vache.
But the truth of it, Marcel, is that you've always been Vache.
Huh?
We've investigated your lair and we already know everything! After your lover, Vinier, was dissolved, you kept abducting young women to experiment on the hopes of bringing her back to you!
She's talking!
You even created Marcel as a new identity and destroyed all records of your past as Vache!
So that's it. Even the villains in opera performances rarely go that far. And with that, Marcel's motive has now been established.
This information regarding your past also dismantles your prior timing defense. Well, Marcel, do you know where you went wrong?
You fixated your gaze on the lover that passed away, instead of paying attention to the living people around you. So, you never noticed how we changed, or how we grew as individuals.
You also never understood Boss's real expectations for his daughter.
Or our determination to see things through.
Your determination.
Mr. Marcel, please speak up now if you would like to defend yourself. Otherwise, the trial will move on to the next stage.
Do you really think I wanted to do any of this?
Oh no.
Pay attention to you? What for? Have you ever paid attention to me? Ever empathized with my pain? Ever known how it feels to watch the love of your life dissolve right in front of your eyes? No one helped me. No one even believed me. All those decades ago, even the officers from the Maison Gardiennage were laughing at me. They said there's no way a human being can turn into water. So I must have gone mad from grief. Vignier's death was brushed away by all of you as if it didn't matter at all. Well, now you know, don't you? Ha! Well, it's too late now. All those who were dissolved are gone forever. You only have yourselves to blame. You set up this ornate opera house in pursuit of your so-called justice, your beloved drama, while turning a blind eye to the suffering of the people. Vignier is dead. We promised each other that we would always be together. Wherever she goes, I will follow. But I'm not from this blasted place, so I can't be dissolved, no matter what I do.
Hey, is that water from the primordial sea that he's drinking?
I can't dissolve! Can't dissolve! Can't dissolve! Do you all see? I can't go, I can't follow. So if I can't go where she is, what choice do I have but to try to bring her back? I did all of that, and in the end, that accursed Callus still got the better of me. I spent my entire life living on pins and needles, only to get stabbed by his idiot daughter at the very end.
Rude.
The suspect is exhibiting signs of mental distress. Guards, please restrain him.
Don't touch me! Don't anybody come near me. I still need to save Vignier. I promise. We made a promise. Vignier. Vignier. Please, Vignier. Don't think badly of me. All I want to do is fulfill our promise.
At this point, the verdict of this trial is clear. With Mr. Marcel's conviction, the charges against Mr. Tartaglia no longer have any basis.
Fine by me. I was in a bad mood, but after a show like that, I'm actually feeling pretty good.
Child!
Traveler, please submit all the evidence you have
Not
collected to the
appropriate
guard
for this
so that
moment.
I might review and summarize the truth behind the serial disappearances case. The man now known as Marcel was originally named Vacher and worked as an adventurer with his partner and lover Vignier. During an underwater expedition, Vignier accidentally came into contact with water from the primordial sea and was dissolved in front of Vacher as a result. Vacher learned of the primordial water's existence through the work of others and began to kidnap young women for research, with the goal of discovering a method to restore Vignier back to life. To cover his tracks, he invented the new alias of Marcel and began to operate a business in Poisson. During the course of his research, Vacher discovered that a diluted concoction of water from the primordial sea can induce feelings of euphoria, and began to manufacture and market synth. However, as he accumulated wealth to fund his continued research and expanded the scope, he came into conflict with Spina di Rosula. After exchanging blows with Spina di Rosula for many years, Vacher decided to assassinate their president Callus at a banquet. Although the assassination did not go as Vacher expected, he was able to turn Callus into the murder suspect by dissolving the assassin he sent to the scene. And just recently, Vacher attempted to frame Linny as the culprit of the serial disappearances case, using a similar method. However, his attempt to frame Linny failed, and the power of water from the primordial sea became public knowledge. This case also exposed enough of Vacher's machinations that he was eventually successfully charged in court. Thus concludes the enigmatic history of the serial disappearances case, with the truth revealed to all. The Oratrice will now deliver the final verdict regarding the charges against Mr. Vacher. According to the judgment of the Oratrice Mécanique d'Analyse Cardinale, Mr. Vacher is guilty.
Guards, take Vacher away.
Good. It's what he deserves.
Oh my gosh.
With that, the serial disappearances case is over now.
Okay.
We really just witnessed history. Who would have thought the true culprit would be such a polite and well-spoken guy?
Okay. This might be an unpopular opinion, but the people of Fontaine need to, like, dial it way back. Like, way down. Okay? Like, I'm like, okay. It's good that we caught the person behind the serial disappearances, but he had like a full-on like mental breakdown up there, and they are just like acting as if it's like not like, you know what I mean? Like all these women are gone forever, and they were like, wow, who would have thought the true culprit was polite and well-spoken? Shh. Some thoughts need to be inside thoughts, okay? Some things need to just, like, why? Why? So bad. This is so bad. It's not entertainment, okay? It's people's real lives, okay? The people of Fontaine need to, like, I don't know, I don't know, have something figured out for themselves, okay? I guess that's true, they're desensitized. I'm concerned for the people of Fontaine. Wow.
Yippee! We helped Navia bring the bad guy to justice!
Okay, like, again,
So
yippee, like, maybe we need to...
Finally getting what he deserves. Huh? Are you okay?
Navia.
Demoiselle, you were absolutely brilliant.
The day our late boss had always hoped for has finally come. You can rest easy now, knowing justice has been served.
Yeah. It's finally over. It's all thanks to you guys. And my partner. See, Papa? Spina di Rosula's still doing well with me at the helm.
Well now, hasn't this been a most delicious piece of drama?
Oh my gosh,
The villain has been caught,
child!
justice has been served, past wrongs have been righted, and it's a big ol' happy ending. Since it's been such a great show, I'll just let the false accusations against me slide. Either way, I've still got some business to attend to. So, if you'll excuse
like,
me...
read the room.
Please wait just one moment, Mr. Tartaglia.
Oh no.
What now? None of this has anything to do with me.
According to court protocol, since this trial was initiated due to a charge against you, a verdict must also be made regarding the initial charge before the trial can conclude.
Oh, come on. Is this really necessary? Haven't you already caught the real criminal? Isn't it time for side characters like me to exit stage left?
Please respect the laws of Fontaine. This has always been the rule.
Archie's right. A happy ending, he says, after 20 years of murders. Yeah, the people of Fontaine really need to, like, work on whatever's happening with them and this whole viewing justice as entertainment. Yeah, we don't need to get too into it, but, I'm in agreement there.
All right, but this sure is a lot of hassle. All I need to do is stand over there, right? Let's just get this over with.
Through evidence presented in the public trial that was just held, it has been established that Mr. Tartaglia has no direct connection to the serial disappearances case. The guilty party has been identified, and thus it is logical to suppose Mr. Tartaglia is innocent of the charges. We now turn to the Oratrice Mécanique d'Analyse Cardinale to render the final verdict on the charges. According to the judgment of the Oratrice Mécanique d'Analyse Cardinale, Mr. Tartaglia is guilty.
What?
But he's not!
Hey! That's not funny! Didn't you just say I'm supposed to be innocent? What's with this verdict? Is your justice machine malfunctioning?
Huh? This has never happened before. The Oratrice actually returned a different verdict from the Chief Justice.
I mean, have you ever heard of an innocent Fatui Harbinger? Do you think the Oratrice might have just convicted him on general principle?
Maybe.
Weren't the charges about the serial disappearances case? No matter what else he's guilty of, it shouldn't affect the verdict in this case, right?
Child has been declared guilty by the Oratrice. Just what is going on here?
The judgment of the Oratrice Mécanique d'Analyse Cardinale is, by law,
Hello?
the final verdict of the court.
No.
We must accept the guilty verdict.
No! He's innocent!
Please take the suspect into custody per court protocol.
Leave child alone! Leave him alone! That is so rude! Leave him alone! Oh no. Oh no! Oh no!
So this is how justice is done in Fontaine. What a joke.
Uh-oh.
You've got your rules.
Uh-oh.
Well, I've got mine.
Oh, here we go. Okay. Here we go. Yep, got him. Oh my gosh, child! Yeah, these mechas have no chance. Uh-oh.
I am sorry. If you have been wronged, we will find the truth. But the rules of the court must be upheld.
What?
Hey, Monsieur Novelette, what's going on?
Oh my gosh!
Apologies. This is also the first time I've encountered such a situation. However, according to the rules established at the conception of Fontaine's court system, the Oratrice's judgment is the final verdict of the court. All I do is follow court procedure. As for why the Oratrice arrived at the conclusion it did, you should probably ask someone more knowledgeable than me.
If even the Chief Justice doesn't know, then we have no choice but to ask the Archon herself.
Why are you looking at me? I had nothing to do with it! I don't know what happened there either. Hey, stop staring at me!
What does Lady Farina mean by that?
She says she has no idea either, but that's impossible. Didn't she create the Oratrice herself?
Yeah, so are the verdicts reliable or not? Can results like this really be called justice?
dearest citizens, did you really think we'd allow an incorrect verdict to be handed out in this court? Did you really believe that the judgment could be mistaken or be the result of some sort of random mishap? Don't tell me you thought even I had been blindsided by the Oratrice's result.
But the way she looked just now, it was pretty obvious she had no idea what was going on.
However, given the state of things, I shall give you an explanation. Everything that just took place, including my supposed shock and bafflement, was a part of an elaborate performance, with every action meant to stir up drama and excitement. And, of course, for every performance there is a script. Everything has unfolded exactly as I expected from the very beginning. As the embodiment of the very concept of justice, the Oratrice shall never render an arbitrary judgment! If you thought Child had nothing to do with the serial disappearances case, it is only because you've been blinded by the superficial appearance of innocence.
Okay. I have to say one thing. I don't think anyone thinks that Child looks innocent. Because, especially when he's in his, like, delusion form or whatever it's called, I don't think anyone would say he looks innocent. Also, him talking just sounds suspicious. Like, oh yeah, his foul legacy. Like, his foul legacy does not look innocent. And also, just like the way he talks, he sounds suspicious. So like, I don't know that we could say that he seems innocent, because I don't think he does.
Everything he's done, not to mention the danger he poses, are beyond ordinary comprehension and completely unforgivable. All shall be revealed in time. You will come to understand my noble intentions, as well as the absolute correctness of the Oratrice's verdict. Now, having said that, although I hate to leave things hanging in suspense, it is now time for this performance to end. As the lead actress, I shall be the first to take my leave. Toodaloo!
So she chose to make her escape after all, did she?
So you're saying we shouldn't put much stock into what she just said?
She probably just put on that performance to save face. As for the truth, it's unlikely that she actually has any idea.
Way to pull the rug out from under her.
However, please be assured that I will continue to investigate this case in a personal capacity. Just as I promised, if the judgment has been incorrect, we will do our utmost to clear his name.
All right. Even though we feel pretty badly for him, we'll take your word for it for now. After all, he's done plenty of bad stuff, so he should have known he'd go to prison someday, right? Oh, Monsieur Nervalette! That power you showed when you took him down. Who are you really?
I'm the Chief Justice of Fontaine, of course. If officers of the law lack the strength and capability to enforce it, then it makes a mockery of justice.
Okay. What now? Okay. Okay, let's go over here. And then I think, well, wait. think after this I should see how many wishes I have. And then if there's time, maybe I'll unlock this area. But if not, I will do it off stream. Okay.
Hey, what are you doing? Quick, stop him!
Traveler! Hey! Traveler!
What?
Marcel! What are you doing over here?
What?
Stop resisting arrest! Cease, or we'll add another charge to the list.
How is he just...
No, wait! I just want to ask the
How
traveler
is he just
something.
wandering
I'm
around?
not looking to run away. Please, please, just let me ask this one small thing.
Go on.
Thank you. Thank you. I was being led away when I finally realized something. Where did you first hear the name Vacher? I erased all records of that name. So, unless...
Are you still trying to prove your innocence? Give it up. You've already been convicted.
Yes. I met her.
Really? You did? You're sure? You met her? But how could that be? How did you manage to do it?
It was around the Fountain of Lucine. Something to do with my sensitivity to the hydro element.
The Fountain of Lucine? Then she's been so close to me all along. And I just never... Please give me a chance to talk to her again. Just let the Traveler take me to the fountain to see her one last time. This is the last request I'll ever make in my life. You can do whatever you want to me afterwards. I don't care.
What? Give an inch and you want to take a mile? Do you think serial killers get to make requests like that?
Paimon agrees. Why should we give him what he wants when he's only done a ton of super terrible things?
This request, is it worth as much to you as your life?
Of course! Wait, no. It's worth even more than my life.
Humans. Will they betray the instinct to live just to satisfy spiritual needs? Very well. I will grant your request.
Your Honor, I fear that...
I will go with him. You do not need to worry about any escape.
In that case, I shall leave him in your most capable hands, Chief Justice.
Thank you. Thank you, Your Honor.
Okay, let's go to the fountain.
Is this the place? You said she's here, but what do I need to do to see her?
Back then, I drank water from the primordial sea. It heightened my sensitivity to the hydro element.
Yeah, and even Paimon could hear her after drinking that thing. Didn't you just drink a lot of it on the stage as well? Oh, in that case...
Vacher.
Ah!
Yes, that's it! So you heard it too!
Vignier, it's me! It's me, Vacher!
Vacher? Vacher.
I'm here! I'm here! Where are you, Vignier? I'm coming for you. I'm finally here for you.
Hey, wait! Be careful! Hey, wait!
Vignier, is that you? It's me, Vacher! Vignier!
Vacher? Why did you come? Didn't I say? You don't need to look for me. You look a lot older than I remember. How long has it been?
It's been more than 20 years. I've suffered for over 20 years since the day you left. All this time, only the thought of bringing you back has kept me alive. Nothing else mattered to me. I must be dreaming. Who would have thought I'd get the chance to tell you all of my feelings like this? Vignere, you are my everything. I really don't know how I could live without you.
But Vache, if you ask me, this world would be better off without you.
Hello?
What are you saying?
If not for you, I would have finished my law degree and probably become a top...
Hello?
If not for you, I would have continued to pursue my love of the arts, and my works would have been displayed in the Palais Mermonia.
What?
If not for you, I would at least have been able to take care of my mother. And she would not have grown old and died alone, with nothing but the tears on her cheeks.
Hello?
It's all because of your selfishness, Vache. It's all because of you.
You... Wait, you are not Vignere. Who are you?
You're right. I am not Vignere. I am the sacrifices. Every woman who died by your hand, as our bodies dissolved, our consciousnesses flowed back to the primordial sea. Our thoughts circulated endlessly within the primordial sea, and we were no longer individuals. But we became one, just as streams of water come together in the sea. I'm Cressy. I'm Lemony. I'm Azine. The only one I am not is Vignere.
Why? But then, where is Vignere?
She doesn't want to see you anymore. Every tendril of her consciousness is avoiding you. This is what you get for your selfishness. Your selfishness robbed us of our lives and our futures. You said time and time again that you'd do any and everything for her. But did you ever consider whether she'd want to see you do the things that you did? If she would despise you for what you became?
Oh my gosh.
You are a liar, a heartless murderer, and a cowardly narcissist. The only thing you are not is Vignere's beloved. From the moment your first victim died and her consciousness merged with Vignere's, she has had nothing but pure hatred for you.
This is so intense! It looks like I didn't meet Vignere back then either. They must have wanted me to lure Marcel here from the very beginning.
No! Yeah! She can't hate me. Let me see her, please. Have mercy.
You still don't understand. When I said don't look for me, that came from the real Vignere. She really doesn't want to see you anymore. But on top of that, she also said that because it's her final drop of pity for you. She said that because she knew that if you did come here, we will show no mercy to you.
Vache.
Vache?
Vache.
Vache! 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 Drown.
could do shopping.
Ah! What?
Gosh, it's really been a long time since we've been able to relax.
Okay, you know what we're not gonna do? We're not gonna witness that and then go shopping immediately after. What? Oh my gosh. That is not how I thought that was gonna go. I had no idea that that's what happened. What? That is so creepy and dark and like... and the dog is drinking water. What is happening? I'm in shock. I'm in shock. I don't even know. I don't know what to do. Okay, in Remy's defense, that is actually Baby. I am watching another dog right now, Baby, the really big one. Remy drinks water very, like quietly. And then Baby he's spilling water everywhere. Oh my god, he's got water dripping down his face. You are ruining the moment! Sorry. Oh, no, I'm not actually mad at you. Okay, you're okay. Oh my gosh. Baby's like, I just watched a person get drowned. You know what that makes me feel? Thirsty. Oh my gosh. Okay, I guess let's keep going. Wow. Okay. Ah! I feel like I have whiplash. I like have to just like, let's go shopping after we just watched that happen. I was not expecting that. As many of you know, I only get told things in Genshin that I record for. So if I don't record like lines for something, I won't know what it is. So I like legitimately did not know that's how that ended. What? Okay. All right, so let's move on. But oh my gosh, what? Okay, here we go. Shopping is stressful in its own way, though. My legs are killing me.
Huh. Well met, partner. I knew something great was going to
happen. I guess let's go shopping. We just watched a murder. Let's go shopping.
Even this weather can't put a damper on the demoiselle's mood.
It's a pleasure to see you both again.
Oh, hey, Navia! It's been a few days. Paimon's already started to miss you.
Oh, now that I believe. I'm easy to work with and always bring home the bacon. Who wouldn't treasure having a partner like me?
Sounds like you're really enjoying life these days, Navia. What have you been busy with since the trial?
It's just been one thing after the other. I've been making non-stop trips between Poisson and the courts in Sen. Everyone from Spina di Rosula organized a memorial for my father. We never held a memorial when he first died, since everyone knew that even if we held one back then, no one was going to come. This time, though, everyone in Poisson, and even many people from the court all attended.
So his name's definitely been cleared now. That's what we like to hear.
It's been the dearest wish of Demoiselle all along.
That blasted stubborn fool. I was right to put my faith in him. I'm so glad I didn't give up on the case all those years ago.
Things turned out as well as they could have. What? I'm sorry. What? Things turned out as well as they could have? Child is falsely imprisoned. Child is falsely imprisoned. Marcel, aka Vache, was supposed to be imprisoned, but then was murdered in front of us by a bunch of the people that he murdered. None of the people that he murdered are gonna be able to be alive again. They are just still murdered. What does that mean they turned out as well as they could have? What does that mean? We're pretty sure the Oratrice is like broken, and now Neuvillette is gonna have to like look into that. What do you mean? It turned out as well as it could have. I have so many questions. What? What?
Oh, by the way, I ran into Charlotte just after I left the memorial service. Well, maybe it'd be more accurate to say I knew she would be there, and there was no way she'd just let me go.
Huh? So you know Charlotte too? The Charlotte? Journalist from the Steambird?
Yeah, way back when I first became the president of the Spina di Rosula, she was all over me. Wouldn't take no for an answer. I believe the story was called The True Heart of Darkness, Secret Tales of the Yellow Rose. To be fair though, it was a really flattering feature. So, we've been on pretty good terms ever since. She was trying to lean on our friendship to get me to do an exclusive piece on the serial disappearances case.
Oh yeah, she told us about that. She's always been super interested in that case, so now her wishes finally come true too.
Anyway, I told her to make sure that when she writes about you guys entering the opera house with the critical evidence, that you both sound really cool.
Now that's another thing to look forward to. We trust Charlotte's skills with a pen for sure.
Oh, and in other news, I also took Clorand out for a meal.
Aw, yay!
Are you two on better terms now?
While you were investigating Vaché's headquarters, Clorand gave testimony on my father's behalf. It was thanks to her that we were able to turn the tide. I wanted to thank her. I mean, there's also no point in being awkward all the time, so we took the chance to reconcile with each other.
Oh, that's great! Paimon also thought Clorand wasn't actually a bad person. It's always good to have more friends.
Anyway, now that the case has finally been solved, perhaps it will slowly begin to fade from the public consciousness. Oh, actually, there's still one last thing I need to do.
What is it?
I should pay a visit to my father's grave, and tell him the truth of what happened, as well as how it all ended. And on top of that, just how much people still look up to him, to this day. That includes me, too.
Miss Navia.
Indeed.
Can I come too?
We want to go too! We also think Callus is a really admirable person.
Sure thing. I'd like you two to share the moment with me. After all, without you, there might not have been such a positive ending.
And in that case, everyone, let's be off.
Like,
Considering
okay.
the recent weather, we'll be lucky if we can reach Poisson before dark.
Okay. Okay, so it is good that we cleared her dad's name and we figured out who the real serial killer is. It is good. Would I call it a positive ending? I don't know. I have questions. I feel like there's no positive ending with a serial killer. Like that's I mean I guess like that he got justice, but I don't know. I don't know. I have questions.
Yeah, you're right. It's been raining non-stop for a few days now.
What does that mean, Neuvillette?
This is where my father's grave is. To be perfectly honest, even I haven't been back here for
okay.
a long time.
Okay. So, does this mean that the Traveler has just, like, given up on trying to help Child? Like... Does this mean that the Traveler's like, well, you know, Neuvillette's on the case, and it'll happen or it won't? Hard to say. I guess we'll have to see what happens.
Huh? There's someone there already. Wait. That figure. It can't be. Isn't that Neuvillette? Why would the Chief Justice be here? Huh? Navia?
My apologies. I should have asked before coming to pay my respects.
Don't say that.
Sorry about that.
Oh, I was trying to say there's no need for you to apologize. I wanted to show my father how much I've grown, but still, I doubt I've grown to the point that even the Chief Justice would feel compelled to apologize to me over and over.
In that case, I will stop apologizing for now.
Aww.
You really could use some pointers on understanding human emotions, Monsieur Neuvillette. In any case, why did you come to Poisson?
Well, ever since that day, I've been turning a question over and over in my head. Just what is justice anyway? There was once a time when I didn't want to believe that there could be anything more important to humans than life itself. Oh, rather than that, it's probably more truthful to say I didn't believe humans were capable of resisting the most basic instinct of living things. That they could rebel against their own nature, or consider certain things to be more important than their own lives. Which is also why I didn't stop your father from beginning that fateful duel. I believed that a truly innocent man would never throw away his life like that. That there was nothing, should have been nothing more important than one's own continued survival. But Mr. Callus proved me utterly and decisively wrong. If not for his sacrifice, the serial disappearances case would have remained unsolved to this day. Mr. Callus made the choice he did for his daughter, for his associates, and for many people completely unrelated to him. And in the end, from a certain perspective, one could say that he did it all for the sake of justice. A justice that's higher than life itself. So, you asked me why I came here. I just wanted to say my apologies to Mr. Callus in person. I should have noticed all of this much sooner. This regret has filled me with a sadness that has haunted me for days.
Neuvillette, I feel like you're being too hard on yourself. And that is not just because I am, personally think that Neuvillette's cool. I feel like that is just like an objective fact. And, I feel like I can speak for everyone when I say, Neuvillette, we forgive you. You're good. You've been doing your best. We trust you. We believe in you. We think you're cool. And, hearts.
That high and mighty chair in the Opera Epiclese indeed insulates one from many important things. Spina di Rosula, thank you so much for your hard work and perseverance.
I'm sorry for being mad at you before. So, you're actually one of those types that's cold on the outside, but pretty thoughtful on the inside, huh? That reminds me of Silver, one of my guys.
Sorry about that. Self-expression is not one of my strong suits.
Didn't I just say you don't need to apologize?
So Navia and Neuvillette seem to have made their peace as well. Let's not disturb them for now. We can wait till after they're done. Paimon's never paid respects at someone's grave before. Did Paimon do anything rude there?
Interesting. Notice how it's not raining anymore? I don't know. Well, you're not usually supposed to fly around someone's grave.
Huh? Oh, Paimon didn't know that was
Wow, she took it seriously.
Anyway, Neuvillette is still standing around
Lumine
there.
is so mean sometimes to
Not often
Paimon.
we can catch him alone like this, so why don't we go talk to him for a bit? If we can't talk to Lady Farina, we can at least talk to him, right? Paimon's really sorry, Navia, but Paimon did something pretty disrespectful just now.
What are you saying, Paimon? I don't think I get it.
Well, aren't you not supposed to fly around someone's grave?
Huh? Who told you that?
Hey, Traveler! Why did you mess with Paimon again?
Mods, should I keep going? Is this the end? Okay.
Oh, it's you two. Did Miss Navia invite you to come pay your respects to her father?
We ran into Navia on the streets today, so we just followed her here.
I see, I see. Then is there something that I can help you with?
Well, it's pretty hard to run into you like this since you're usually super busy. So we figured we could try to ask you a few questions, if that's okay.
Please feel free. Though outsiders, you helped us solve one of the greatest mysteries in Fontaine, and it would be my pleasure to return the favor.
About water from the primordial sea.
So, at court, the bad guys referred to that special water as water from the primordial sea, but what is it really?
Truthfully, that name is already quite accurate. I can only surmise that Vacher and his ilk only learned of its nature and existence after extensive research. There used to be a special sea on the surface of this planet. The nature of its seawater was rather different from that of the sea we know today. Most of Tevat's life forms were first born in that special sea. You could say it nurtured much of the life on this planet.
Huh. So it really was where everything began. It makes sense to call it primordial then.
But today, the primordial sea no longer exists on the planet's surface. What Vacher discovered must have been some kind of special case, or a remnant from a truly ancient age.
Huh. So that's how it is. Oh, you really know everything, Monsieur Neuvillette. But if that's the case, then why would people, at least people from Fontaine, dissolve in that kind of water?
Anything else you'd like to ask me about?
Hello? Hello? What is happening? What is going on?
Oh, it's you two. I see.
Okay.
Please feel free. Though outsiders, you helped us solve one of the greatest mysteries in Fontaine, and it would be...
Was I lagging or was just the game lagging? Oh. Sad face. Okay. About the prophecy that has been circulating around Fontaine.
That the sea levels will rise and everyone will be dissolved in water, leaving Farina crying alone on her throne, but the sins of the people will be finally washed away for good. Does that appropriately summarize the version you've heard?
That's right! It was Linny that told us back then. And that about covers all the main points.
Yes, up to the present, I think we reached a point where we have no choice but to confront this prophecy directly. Rumors have it that this prophecy is rooted in the last words the former Hydro Archon left to the world before she passed away.
A prophecy? Of the former Hydro Archon? Wow. This is the first time that we've ever heard of it.
2 parts of the prophecy have already proven correct. The rising sea levels, and the ability of the people of Fontaine to be dissolved. We should be more vigilant, and stay on the watch for further signs. Speaking of the prophecy, Farina has also always taken it quite seriously. Indeed, she has been collecting information and intelligence from across Tevat for this purpose. If the rumors were true, then perhaps this prophecy is the conundrum left to Farina by her predecessor.
But with Farina being the way she is, can we really trust her to solve it?
Is there anything else you'd like to ask me about?
Paimon's like, can we really trust her to solve it? And then Nuvalette's like, next question! About child.
My apologies. My investigation has still not reached its conclusion. However, I still believe the judgment of the Oratrice was not rendered arbitrarily.
But you also said you thought he was innocent.
For many years, I have been quite aware that the Oratrice does not simply mechanically repeat the verdict that I give on each case. As a divinely created mechanism, the people's unified faith in the concept of justice is integrated into it. Not only can it produce the incredible power of indemnitium, but it likely also possesses other traits, such as self-awareness. Which is all to say, I have been prepared for a situation like this for a long time.
So when Lenny told us that he heard a human voice from the room where the Oratrice's core is stored...
I was not aware such a thing had occurred. Perhaps that could serve to prove my conjecture. I will add that to the list of items to investigate. In any case, I am inclined to believe that the Oratrice does have a methodology all its own. We just do not have enough information. Based on Farina's reaction, I doubt even she had any idea what was going on. She managed to bluff her way through it, though, with her time-tested twin tricks of bravado and drama. While we do intend to get to the bottom of this, for now, we regret to say
Bravado
that the
and
Fatui Harbinger
drama.
will just have to bide his time in the fortress of Meripede. If we did incorrectly convict him of crimes he did not commit, we will most certainly compensate him to the fullest extent allowed by the law.
If you ask Paimon, the only compensation he'll want is a no-holds-barred fight with you.
Is there anything else you'd like to ask me about?
About my sibling.
Your sibling? Another blonde-haired traveler? I'm sorry, but I've never seen anyone who matches that description. If he ever stepped foot in Fontaine, I'm sure he followed our laws to the letter, and had no reason to appear on the stage of the opera Epicles. Is there anything else you'd like to ask me about?
I have no more questions.
Very well. It was my honor to provide you with what answers I could. I very much enjoyed conversing with you. It will soon be time for me to leave this blissful tranquility behind and return to Palais Memornia.
You really are super busy, Monsieur Neuvillette. Paimon thought you only came here to pay your respects today because you had the day off.
Crime and villainy do not have the day off, and so justice must work around the clock as well. This is merely the nature of a justice's work.
All right, you've got a point. Huh? Paimon just noticed that the rain has stopped.
Quest completed!
You know, we've been walking around for a while now. Why don't we go back to the Spina di Rosula base in the court of Fontaine and have a rest? Navia said something about having a place ready for us there, didn't she? Come on, let's go!
Okay, let's do a little bit of wishing. Oh no. Let me go to my mail first. Whoa! Look how many Freebo gems I have. Okay. Oh no, wait. Let's also go. Since we're gonna do this, let's do it right. Can't do that. How much monies do I have? Oh, I only have... That doesn't seem right. I really only... I thought I had a lot of monies, but I guess not. Okay. I am going to purchase... Should I purchase 27? Should I just purchase all of them? Okay. Exciting. Okay. Let's go wish. How can I see? Okay, so I have 81 wishes. Okay. So, let us pull for Nouvellette. I'm very, very excited. We probably won't use all 81 of these. I really hope we don't. Oh no, I have 32. Y'all, she does not know what's going on. Okay. We have 32. So we'll do 3 10 pulls and hopefully Nouvellette will come home. So yeah. We have 3 10 pulls. I'm super excited. I really hope that Nouvellette comes home. Okay, I feel like we should say something. What should we say? What should we say? Like, what is something that Nouvellette says? Should we just say water? Oh, should we do order in the court because he's the judge? Let's do, oh my gosh, actually that's hilarious. We have to do gurgle. That's so funny. Okay, everybody say gurgle in the chat to bring Nouvellette home. That's hilarious. I love that. Gurgle, gurgle. Gurgle, gurgle, gurgle. Put it in the chat. All right, here we go. Gurgle, gurgle. No! Okay, I wonder who we got. If we got anyone. Hi, Singcho! I have like 27 of you, but hello! Okay. Okay. Should we say otter in the court? Should we say otter in the court? Or should we say is the tides beckon one of his lines? Okay, let's say otter in the court. Otter in the court! Otter in the court! I will have otter! Put it in the chat. Put it in the chat so that he'll come home. Come on, come on, come on. This is up to you. This is up to you. Make it happen. Make it happen. Otter in the court. Otter in the court. I will have otter. Dun dun da 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 dun dun da. Come home, Nouvellette. Come home. Ah! Oh my gosh, please, 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 please. Okay. Please. Okay, please, 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 please. Oh, please. Wow. That is really special. Well, hey Mona. So nice to see you. That wasn't what I wanted. So, but that's fine. That's fine. Welcome. Hey. Mona, what's up? Okay, well. That's fine. Welcome. Cool. Okay. We have one more 10 pull. I feel like it's pretty unlikely that I'm gonna get him on the next 10 pull. But what should we say? What should we say? What should we say? Wow. Should we say osmanthus water? Osmanthus water. Oh, that's funny. That's funny. Okay. Okay, let's do it. Let's do it. Everyone put osmanthus water in the chat. This is on you. Please give me your luck. Osmanthus water tastes the same as I remember. Please. Give me streamer luck. I want that streamer luck. Please, Novelette. Come home. I had a feeling. Darn it! Oh my gosh, we tried our best. We tried our best. Anna or Anna, you have to let me know in the chat how you say it. Thank you for becoming a member for 7 months. How come the donations don't show up anymore? Glenn, how much did you donate? How do I see that? Where does that go? Let's see. Do we have an alert that says when people donate on Streamlabs? Cause like, I don't see anything. Where do I go to see that, mods? Like, oh, it's linked to my Twitch still. What? Are you sure? I feel like this is... What is happening? Okay, I'm trying to log in and it says CSRF token mismatch. What is happening? Oh, mod chat, okay. Okay. Glenn! Okay, Glenn just donated. Glenn, I see your donation. I'm very confused about why it sent you to Twitch or what that means. Does that mean that the money went to Twitch? What does that mean? I don't think it is still connected. Oh, I don't know. Okay. I'm like so confused. I really don't know what's happening. Okay. Okay, okay, sorry. Okay, I think I just connected it to my YouTube. Okay, mods, can you, I don't know if you could check and see, but I think I just connected Streamlabs to my YouTube, so I don't know what's going on. But anyway, okay, so I see how much Glenn donated. Thank you so much for your donation, Glenn. Glenn, did you donate for this, or did you donate on the last time that we pulled? Okay. No, it was for this. Okay, perfect. So I'm gonna put the money on that Glenn just donated. Thank you so much, Glenn. Everybody say thank you, Glenn. Okay. Okay. But I'm gonna do the thing that I do that might make everything go bad, but we're gonna... Okay. Wait. Is it on the right one? Okay, it is. Okay. 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 Did I do it? Okay. I think I did it. Yay! Okay. Thank you, Glenn, for the donation. We are going to keep pulling for Nouvellette. Okay. Okay. Oh my gosh. I don't even know what to say. Glenn, you decide what we say next. You decide what our next thing to say is. Oh my gosh. Okay. I really hope that this happens. Oh my gosh. Come home, Nouvellette. Come home. Okay, let's do Zach's line. We're gonna see if we can get some Zach streamer luck for us. Let's say flip the switch. Everybody in the chat put flip the switch. Flip the switch. Flip the switch. Whoop, whoop. All right. Flip the switch. Flip the switch. All right, here we go. Oh, dun, dun, dun. Please, 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 please. Oh, no. Sing Cho. Wow, 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 wow. Okay, what if we say like, wow, water is so cool. Yeah, what if we do that? What if we're like, wow, we love water. I heart water. Is that what we should say? Maybe then Nouvellette will come home. Water is so cool. Oh, should we say hydrate? Should we say hydrate instead? No, that's it. We're gonna do, what are you doing? Okay, everyone put, what are you doing? Come home, Nouvellette. What are you doing? But it's not like, what are you doing? It's like, water. What are you doing? Yes. What are you doing? Okay, put it in the chat. Put it in the chat. Okay, I believe. 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 All right, what are you doing, Nouvellette? Come home. Please. No. No. I think maybe we need to take it more serious. I think Nouvellette wants to be taken more seriously. So what did, I think Xander and Kramen said one of Nouvellette's lines, which is, I don't remember. Something. Oh, be sanctioned. Is that one of his lines? Be sanctioned? I think he doesn't like the puns. He doesn't like it. He's like, boo hiss. Okay. Or it's sanctified. Be sanctified. Okay. Okay, everyone in the chat put be sanctified. And that's what's gonna bring Nouvellette home. I feel like maybe he's more serious, you know? He's like, I don't like the water puns. All right, be sanctified. Put it in the chat. Put it in the chat. Put it in the chat. Give me your luck. Give me your luck. I need it. Give me your luck. I need it. Be sanctified. Ah, okay. Oh, no. Okay. It's okay. Each one we do, we get closer. Each one we do, we get closer. Diona! Okay. Okay. I think we should just flip the script. Flip the script. And I think we need to say, hey, girly. I think we have to go, hey, girly. And maybe, hey, girly, hold still. And maybe he'll show up. Ah, no. Okay. Everyone put, hey, girly, hold still. In the chat. Hey, girly, wink. Hey, girly. This is it. This is it. Put it in the chat. Put that in the chat. Hey, girly, hold still. And maybe that'll bring him home. All right. Drum roll, please. Da 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 da. Come on, come on, come on. Oh, no. Oh, sad face. Wrong girly. No! Alright, we have one more 10 pull. We have one more 10 pull. No! No! Do we have 2 more 10 pulls? Okay. Okay, we have 2 more. Okay. Okay. I have 2 more tumbles. Okay, should we put like, you know what? I think we need to change locations. I just feel really like, I don't know. I just feel like we need to change locations. and what are we even looking at? We were looking at this, like, mountain range. So let's go over here. Oh, go to his office! Oh, that is so funny. Yes, but how do I get to his office? That is so funny. I don't want to start this thing, though. This statue of the seven? Okay. That is hilarious. I love that. Okay, I think this was it. Oh my gosh, hilarious. Yes, 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 yes. Okay. Like, can we sit in his chair? Yes! Okay. Oh my gosh, that is so good. Okay. Okay. So funny. Okay, okay. Let's do justice. Okay? Let's do justice! Everybody put justice in the chat. Justice, justice, justice. Okay. Here we go. Give me, you gotta put it in the chat. Give me your luck, give me your luck. Justice, justice. Ah, okay. I need to think of something good for our last one. Hi, Diona. Okay. Should we just be like really, okay, I think for our last one, we have to be like really just sincere, okay? So I think for the last one, we have to just go, come home. Come home! Come home! Okay, okay, everyone put it in the chat. Come home! Come home! Come home for us, please. Come home! Yeah, just like beg. We'll just like from the bottom of our hearts, come home! He has to listen. He has to listen. Come home! Please! Okay, 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 here we go. Come home! Oh, no! Sad face. Wow. Well, we tried our best. We tried our best. Extra few wishes in your shop. Okay, okay. Like here? Okay. Don't forget, if we really want... Oh, no, I'm only one... I'm one away from a 10-pull. That's okay. I guess we could do 9 1-pulls. Oh, check the mail. Okay, I'll check my mail. I think I did check my mail already, though. Yeah. Oh, yeah! Okay, okay. Archie donated $5, so we're gonna... Everybody say thank you, Archie. So we're gonna add that in. Okay, but we're gonna... I think that's... Okay. Okay. So if I just press triangle, will it let me? If I press triangle, will it just like let me pay the rest of? Okay. What do we say for our last one? Archie, it was your donation. You decide what we say. You decide what we say for our last 10 pull of the night. And don't forget, if y'all really want us to do more pulls next time, if you really want 10 pulls for next time, feel free to donate, because we do have 1 week left, so I will play... Oh wait, actually I might not be streaming next week. Well, maybe on like Tuesday. I don't know, I have to figure it out. I'm not gonna be here, I'm not gonna be able to stream next Thursday, but maybe I'll like stream on Tuesday instead or something. Anyway, we'll see. But yeah, if you really want for me to pull more for Nouvellette, feel free to donate, but make sure to put it in the Discord that you did so that I know whether to make a Tuesday stream next week instead of Thursday. So let me know. Okay. Archie wants us to say, this is Otter. This is Otter. Okay, put it in the chat. This is Otter. Please. Please come on. All right, this is Otter. This is Otter. Put it in the chat. Put it in the chat. Give me your luck. Give me your luck. Come on. Come on. This is Otter. Please! This is Otter! Please! No way! No way! No way, please! Oh my gosh, please. Please. Oh, please. Please. Oh, I'm so nervous. What if it's not him? Okay, please. Ah! Yay! Yay! Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Hello, Nouvellette. Yay! We did it! Okay, well now we won't need to pull next week, so no need to donate, I guess. He came home! He came home! Yay! Yay! This is great. Wow. We did it! We did it! Yay! I have nothing to say. This is it. Okay, the end. Bye. The end. Goodbye. I have nothing else to say. We did it. Thank you, Glenn. Thank you, Archie, for your donations. Hopefully we will figure out a way to make these Streamlabs actually notify us when there are donations. Hopefully we will have that fixed soon. Maybe by tonight. Crammon, thank you for gifting 5 memberships. Everybody say thank you, Crammon. Yay! Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, this is amazing. Ah! Nouvellette. I can't believe we got him. I can't believe it. Oh, check if I got a double 5-star. But I already did. Oh. No. Just Nouvellette. Just Nouvellette. Just one. That's okay. You only need one. As I always say. as you always hear me say, you've heard me say this every week, you just need one. I don't think I've ever said that, but pretend that I did. Yay! Oh, I'm so happy. I'm so happy. Okay, well, maybe I will eventually level him up. Maybe. I don't know. I don't know. This is great. I'm so happy. Yay! Hard to say. Hard to say what will happen. This is the end of the stream. Should I make a video of just these polls to upload onto my YouTube channel? With all the parts in between cut out? Okay, I will. I will. Wow. I guess he did like the puns after all. I knew it. I knew Nuvalet was a punny guy. I knew it. Ah! I'm sorry, I'm just like so happy. Yay! What pun should I use as its title? Should I do what are you doing? Or should I do otter in the court? Should I put him in my team for a second? Otter in the court? Oh my gosh! What? On Earth? Absolutely not. Okay. Party set up. Let's switch out. There he is.
The pleasure is all mine.
Ah!
Settle down.
Whoa! Oh, he has a book? Whoa! What? What was that? And also, where did all of his HP go? What the heck? What the heck? Oh, it's raining. Oh, he froze the rain. Oh, he's pulled the rain in. He is so cool. He is so cool. Nuvalet, you're cool. It's been agreed. We all agree. Everyone agrees. Archie told me. Archie was like, Nuvalet's the coolest. So. Is that water? Ah! Oh my gosh, amazing. Oh, and then it disappeared. Ah, he's so cool. He is so cool. Okay. Yay. Yay. All right, this is the end of today's stream. Thank you for being here. I can't get enough of that animation. That is so cool! Ah! Okay. Well, this is the end of this video / stream. Thank you for being here. I hope you've been
beautiful creatures. They are the pride of Fontaine. Be sure to befriend them and cause them no harm.
Whoa. Sounds so serious all the time. This has been amazing. I hope that you enjoyed this stream. I hope you have a great rest of your day or night wherever you are. And I will see you next time. All right, y'all. Bye. Bye, 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 bye. Thank you again, everyone, for being here. Thank you to everyone who renewed their membership. Thank you to Glenn and Archie for the donations. And thank you to Crammon for the gifted memberships. Y'all are amazing. Thank you to each and every one of you for being here and hanging out. This was super fun. And I missed y'all the last 2 weeks, so this is super fun. And this is the end. All right, y'all. Bye. Bye, 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 bye. Bye. I clicked the wrong thing, so it didn't do anything. Okay, bye for real. Bye. Oh, wait. Wait! Just kidding! Just kidding! I can't end the stream yet, and this is why. Because I didn't thank my mods! Psych! It's been 2 weeks. I forgot how to do everything. I have to thank my mods. Thank you to my wonderful, wonderful mods. Thank you to Xander and Crammon and Diamond and Crisp and Crazy and Brandon and Archie. And a special thanks to Xander for the time codes. Everybody say thank you, mods, in the chat. Thank you, thank you. Thank you, mods. Thank you, mods. Thank you, mods. And this is for real the end. For real. For real. Maybe. I don't know. I don't know. Okay. Bye. Okay, this is for real. Goodbye. Goodbye. Thanks for hanging out, everyone. See you later.